Attention all shoppers. If you have a sweet tooth for movies, we have a special treat for you. Drive-in ASYLUM is hours of great movies that taste as good as a bag of hard candy. For the kiddies, or enjoy yourself. So hurry and do your watching.
They can't figure out the consequences. They're all alike, they're all the same. They wear designer clothes and it's a real pain. It's like they have to say something. It's like they have to roll their eyes. It's like they have to roll their eyes. If you're not the flirty kind, they'll have to despise you. If you're not the right type, it's against ward policy for them to accept you. Maybe it's not right to talk behind their backs. I know they do the same. I don't wanna follow in their tracks. They're all alike, they're all the same. They wear designer clothes and it's a real pain. It's like they have to say something. It's like they have to roll their eyes. It's like they have to roll their eyes. It can't be life they have. It's much too good. And it's not quite paradise, though it's very, very close. One is very powerful, the next one follows along. Another one flirts intentionally, and the last one's getting kicked out. They're all alike, they're all the same. They wear designer clothes and it's a real pain. It's like they have to say something. It's like they have to roll their eyes. It's like they have to roll their eyes. They're all alike, they're all the same. They wear designer clothes and it's a real pain. It's like they have to say something. It's like they have to roll their eyes. It's like they have to roll their eyes. It's like they have to roll their eyes. It's like they have to roll their eyes.
Coming soon to this theater.
When was the last time you sat in a movie theater and felt the cold fingers of fear creeping up your back? 20th Century Fox presents a movie so intense, so frightening, you may never recover. Visiting Hours, starring Lee Grant, William Shatner, Linda Pearl. Rated R.
First time was only a warning. Rated R starts tomorrow at a theater near you.
I'm gonna take my medicines.
Damien.
Do you like the second Omen better than the first one, Bill?
I absolutely think that the second Omen is better than the first one. I'll come right out and say it.
Okay. That's the kind of hot take I'm looking
I
for.
love Omen 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love Omen 2. I think it's just as good as the first one. Yeah, the first two are great.
I like the second one a lot.
3's not so great.
No.
3's a little boring.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's too much cut out of it. Like, I remember there was one scene where one of the characters is supposed to have killed a baby with an iron. And I was like, what the fuck? But they don't really show anything. It's just all implied, tastefully implied. And after Omen 2, there was no room for taste in the franchise anymore. Because it's pretty
Agreed.
tasteless.
Mm-hmm.
In a good way. I'm not knocking it, believe me.
I'm gonna have to think. I'm kind of between. I wonder what those in the chat think.
Between what?
1 and 2. What do they? Someone said Vince likes 2 better.
There you go.
Bill, Daryl said it looked like you were trapped in the Forbidden Zone on the last segment.
I'm just curious. Could you hear me? Because I was talking as you guys. I know you guys couldn't hear me, but somebody in the chat said they could hear me. Roger said that he could hear me. So I think I could be seen and heard, but not you guys for some reason. And like, you, but no, wait a minute. You guys were seen and heard. It's just you couldn't see me.
Mm-hmm. See me, hear me. I don't know why my version of that came out sounded like Long Legs. Mommy, you see me. Anyways, what can you do?
Well, let's talk Megura here. Who else feels sympathy for poor Carla?
I feel a lot of sympathy for her. It feels like she didn't ask for any of
Oh,
these.
sure.
Yeah. How dare they? And then her head gets cut off, and we're like, are we supposed to cheer this? She's just as much a victim as anybody.
True.
Yeah. Don't make us complicit in how people have treated her. Anyways, that's my theory. But when you, as you said, Bill, when you rough up Peter Cushing, you're asking for it with the people in here punching him up. I don't like that.
Listen, do not do that.
Yeah.
Peter Cushing is not to be effed with.
No. Even when he's making a movie that is not a woman's picture, don't F with him.
He was a murdering bastard in that movie.
But how about his Austin Powers like outfit in the beginning though? He's very glammed up in that movie. I think that's the only movie where I'm like, this is a Cushing that fucks. Like in that movie, like he seems like he's ready to do it. He's got a younger girlfriend. He's going to parties on Seville Road. He's going to kill people with lasers. He's making it happen.
So it was a little jarring watching Naked Witch, going from Naked Witch to the Gorgon, simply because my takeaway from the Hammer film was that it's, it's so beautifully shot. You know, I mean, it's like perfect in its composition, and I mean, comparatively,
You said
I
like
really like watching it.
somebody storyboarded this movie and actually put some time into it.
Right.
Like the first
No,
movie.
the compositions were really lovely. I mean, that's the first thing that I noticed. And maybe it's just because we were watching a Larry Buchanan film, before. But the cinematographer is the same guy who worked with Terrence Fisher, the director of this film, on the Dracula film with Christopher Lee. Was it the first Dracula film, or Dracula Prince of Darkness? Maybe not the first Dracula movie, but that's a lush, lovely looking film too.
I love it.
But that's
love his
my
cast.
strongest takeaway from the Gorgon. I loved the compositions of the scenes and the color.
Oh, the color's beautiful. Yeah.
It's a better looking movie
So,
than a
definitely
better.
a creepy vibe.
Yeah.
I love that all the
I just
Hammer
wish there were more
movies are.
Gorgon.
Yeah, I like that the Hammer movies are always shot in the same little village of their. They have these houses and these pre-built sets. It's very Shaw Brothers, right? Where they're. Then it's like, oh, I saw that house.
The match shots.
Yeah, I see that house in this movie, and it makes me feel good about it.
Speaking of Mark of the Witch, Vince Cornelius, let's have another look at these shirts before we choose a winner. We have 4 people who signed up. There's this one with an ad for Mark of the Witch and
4?
Dead people. Yeah. I know. I wish I had 4 shirts so I could just send one to everybody. And this other ad shirt, the horror show, Halloween, and Walk of the Dead, aka Vengeance of the Zombies.
So great.
And Schizoid. So let us know in the chat. So far, we have Das Mega Cool, Vince, Frank, and Chip have both indicated that they are interested. Sam, could you do your random drawing?
Oh yeah, let me find it.
Sorry, is that putting you on the spot?
No, I you know what? I should have done it. The wheel of names before. Okay, please tell me who is in
Chip, Frank, Vince, and Das Mega Cool, and I don't know who that is. I can't think of it off the top of my head. So they're the 4 in there. And by the way, this is sponsored by Nora Wallace, who made a donation to the show last week, and she said it was specifically for the T-shirt giveaway. So she sponsored this.
Cool.
Thank you, Nora. And to everybody else who sponsored the show, Darren Kersey, Michael Yacarino, Michael Orlando Yacarino, and Nora and Mike Justice, Vince Cornelius. Did I say that already?
Yeah.
Thanks so much to everybody who sent us a donation for the show. It goes into the costs associated with producing it and streaming it, even though this streaming service is so shitty. I'm starting to wonder, what am I paying them for? So we appreciate your support.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Daryl says he doesn't want anything but a Driving Asylum logo shirt. I was going to call this up before because I knew he was going to bring it up. I have the wheel set. Is there anybody else that would like to enter before the wheel closes down?
We'll give it another minute or so.
Yeah, let's give it a minute.
So Chris says if it wasn't for the pathetic snakes, that effect really was kind of awful.
Yeah.
I didn't mind it so much, but that might be a reason why they didn't show the Gorgon more.
Yeah. Yeah, versus like the reptile. You see the reptile a lot, but that was a much easier effect than having snakes move and stuff like that.
Yeah. I like what Daryl said about the Gordon K. Murray meets Al Adamson. That's for Naked Witch. That's apt. I agree with that.
I have to say something too. Watching this for the umpteenth time tonight, it finally clicked what that set is. I mean, I love the sets. We were talking about that while the movie was on. Just astonishing. the leaves that were scattered everywhere. These they were outdoor scenarios that were obviously built on a set, and I'm a sucker for that. It's very eaten alive. So I loved the fact that it looked so artificial, and yet in the middle of all of it is this strange sort of village where he can go out of his bedroom and walk up a couple of stairs, and there's another place up there. I guess tonight was the first time I realized that it was part of this giant mansion where they were staying. The home was just that elaborate and stately, because eventually he leaves the grounds through the gate. He opens like a door in the gate and exits, and then he's walking out in the woods. So wow, what a nice house.
Well, Bill, I have the wheel ready if you'd like me to spin it. Let me see if I can remember how to share my screen.
Okay.
Can I do it without shutting the whole thing down?
Yeah, let's see.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I know. Okay, so this is screen.
Yeah,
And
there
then
it is.
wheel of, oh, wow. Okay. I'm like my mom. I'm going to talk to myself through it. All right, here we go. Do you see the wheel now?
I see a disco ball. Is
That's
that the
it.
wheel?
Yeah, see everybody's names.
That is the wheel?
That is the
Okay.
new wheel,
Okay.
the disco wheel.
Oh, okay. I see it now.
All right, here we go. You ready?
All right, yeah.
All right. Oh, how do we spin it?
Disco.
Chip is our winner.
Chip is our winner.
Were you
Wow.
guys getting the audio too for that? Because it was playing like a Clash of the Titans
Yeah,
song.
I could hear it.
Okay, you could hear it. Okay. Yeah, it was ridiculous. The music itself made me laugh. So, Frank has a great question. Should you really show the Gorgon? What if they test screened this and the whole audience turned to stone? That's the post-credit sequence in my reimagining the Gorgon.
Turn to stone when you're coming home.
It's a movie to get stoned during, the Gorgon. That's how they should have marketed it to those young hippies.
It wasn't that late.
No, I know.
It was 64.
The mods, then. Come take some amphetamines and watch our movie. Mods.
I'm trying to think of what was contemporary with this movie. Even though we looked at the ads, I didn't really show any full panels, but this was 65 by the time it came out in the States. So Psycho had already happened.
I have a nice list of some 65 movies for you.
Well, my point is that it was sort of a period piece, whereas movies had started to maybe after Psycho become depicted as happening in contemporary times.
Yeah.
And maybe this was sort of archaic by the time it came out, even though it was very well done, beautifully shot. A lot of care went into making this movie, and that maybe it was, just sort of outdated when it happened.
Yeah.
The wrong thing at the wrong time.
It came out the same year as Monsters Crash at Pajama Party, so I mean, anything would feel dated.
Ray Dennis Steckler, love it.
Yeah. That was its contemporaries and Bloody Pit of Horror. So really, I think 65 is a good year. That's what I'm saying, Deville.
I really enjoyed watching Christopher Lee and Peter Cushing together. We don't get a lot of that, but like I said, I've not seen a lot of Hammer films, but and I know that they did several of the Dracula films together. I don't know how much screen time they got, but for me, this was one of the first instances where I've actually seen them, like interacting together, and that was kind of cool and satisfying. There's a lot of history there. I was not a big fan of Christopher Lee as Dracula as much as I was his Frankenstein, which terrified me. His Frankenstein is really scary.
Yeah, I love it.
surprised that they didn't make more of the Frankenstein movies. But again, I've not done a lot of research into,
Wow.
the Hammer films and their history. But I loved his Frankenstein. And I guess Peter Cushing was in that as well, wasn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely. My favorite Cushing and Lee team up is, of course, Horror, which looks like a Hammer film, sort of, but it's not.
We lose Bradley again. Yes. There he is.
Oh,
Wait, I can hear you.
okay.
Monitors we're in. Feels like we're in a Hanna-Barbera show now. We're in like C-Lab or something.
Could happen.
Yeah.
Chris said they did 22 films together.
Wow.
Well, that's okay. Well, I enjoyed watching them interact.
Yeah. When was the first time you saw the Gorgon, Bill?
I used to watch it on TV, late night TV all the time. I don't remember if I guess it played Chiller Theater. I'm not 100% sure, but I know it showed, they played it on KDKA. They had a movie slot at 11:30 on Saturday nights. And I'll probably never forget that because I was really excited about seeing it because I think that was the first time I watched it. And I wasn't at home. For some reason, I mean, I was a young kid, but I was like, I had to go stay at someone else's house that night. And I was like, oh my God, I'm not going to be able to watch TV because I don't know if you, but wherever it was, I managed to stay up late after everybody went to bed, and I watched the Gorgon on TV, and it was a little disappointing. I have to admit, like when they got to the end and they showed her, I was a little disappointed. Now I look at it and I just think it's a great looking movie more than anything else.
I remember one time my family wanted to go shopping and the Hammer Oliver Reed werewolf movie was on, and I told them that we couldn't go anywhere until it was over. I like made a stand. I was like 11, and I was like, I have to watch the end of this. I don't know when I'll get to see it again. My dad was like, you know how it ends. Someone shoots the werewolf, and I'm like, shh, I don't need to know. I was just so excited because I had always seen that picture of him, like, he has on that like adamant puffy pirate shirt, and he's like ripping his way out of it. I'm like, this is going to be great. But yeah. I'm glad we watched this, though. We haven't done a lot of Hammer, it feels like, for as many Hammer movies as there are.
Well, you know the kind of shit we choose.
Yeah.
It's boring to do the Hammer movies. Everybody talks about that, even though I like to do it from time to time.
Yeah. We have all these Hallmark releasing movies to watch.
Yeah.
Right? Did you see Fred Olin Ray's post this week about a lot of you guys are deifying these distributors that rip people off, and I'm like,
yeah, we talked about that on the first
segment. Did you? Okay,
yeah,
because I was like, I feel really seen because I am going to defend them. Sorry,
we do it all the time.
Yeah, from that company, from those people. Thanks to the sponsors, by the way. I know you thanked them earlier, but I'm going to thank them too. Thanks, guys. Wonderful.
Bradley, when's the first time you saw the Gorgon? You just rewatched it, or was that the first time you saw it?
No, it was last week.
Wow.
Okay.
Last week. Yeah. Now, again, with Hammer, I have a memory of seeing the commercial for The Seven Brothers Meet Dracula when that came to Oklahoma City. Well, it was on television. That's really the only Hammer film that I can remember, seeing the advertising and being aware of. Otherwise, we didn't get the same packages that you did for television, the rerun packages. They didn't show a lot of Hammer movies when I was growing up. And I did eventually see Seven Brothers Meet Dracula because it sounded, so ridiculous. I know it's a Hammer and a Shaw Brothers like co-production. But and I know that's
I love that idea though, that it's like, hey, kung fu movies are hot. Maybe Dracula could be in a kung fu movie.
right.
The logic of it, I guess, makes sense. The execution doesn't, but whatever.
They did it with the
Such
previous
an odd
movie,
combo. But
Satanic Rites of Dracula. That was half a spy movie, half a Dracula movie. It was sort of like a
Okay,
James
okay.
Bond riff.
yeah, I have seen that one as well. But yeah, no, that's really the first time that I've seen the Gorgon.
This is my first.
And again,
I saw pictures of it when I was a kid, but this is my first time watching it start to finish. I would say was tonight. So it was exciting.
Yeah, it's a beautiful movie. I mean, I love the way that it looks. But again, I wish there was more Gorgon, just a little bit more, or a couple more stalking scenes.
As Bill would tell you, just a little bit of Gorgon can change you.
It was enough to transform you inside. Yeah.
Inside, yeah. Just a little bit.
I honestly believe that.
I know.
Hey, that brings up, I have questions. I always have questions after movies. Why the hell did that one guy look at her and he did not turn to stone?
Yeah.
There was a moment where he saw her reflection in the water, and she was right next to him. So I was like, okay, he didn't look at her. He just saw her reflection. So he's okay.
Mm-hmm.
But then he runs up the stairs and she's right there in front of him. And he gives that surprised look whenever they look at her. And she did that. And I thought, okay, well, she got him. And then his hair turned white and, his eyes started to look more sunken and everything. I'm like, what's happening to him? Except it's happening slowly. And eventually he will turn into a statue. But he did, but for another reason. She really did get a good look at him. And he looked at her. Too late.
Are there special glasses that you can wear and see her? These guys walking around with Ray-Bans. Like, I'm safe. Google glasses will protect you from the Gorgon.
I wouldn't trust it. I wouldn't be the one to have to test those glasses.
No. They test it on prisoners. But, yeah. I'm just kidding. They don't. I don't know if they do or not.
We'll let you go if the Gorgon doesn't turn you into a statue.
Either stay in jail for life, get out, or turn into a stone. Well, I'm up against the wall. That's the movie I'm going to make. It's like a stunning indictment of jail and prison system, but it also has a rubber-headed Gorgon in it. People are like, this would have been like an Oscar-worthy movie if he hadn't put that rubber Gorgon in it. And I'm like, don't tell me how to make my art. That's what I'm going to do. Bill, would you like to, and Brad, would you guys like to see what came in the mail this week? I got a stack of stuff.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So it's not all horror.
Some physical media, maybe.
There's lots of physical media. We got my camera's backwards. I'm on the Paramount list, so don't judge me for having NCIS and series. This is Tony and Ziva. They have their own show. Bill and I are.
I don't know what that is.
No, we're Law and Order people. If this was a Law and Order one, we'd be like, oh shit, you fucking did it. We got from Cult Epics, Play with Fire, which is a Hong Kong Golden Harvest release. Pretty exciting. This is a Rocky Horror doc from Paramount, Strange Journey, and it is made by.
Cool.
Yeah, it's made by Linus O'Brien, who's the creator's son. So. Interesting.
Okay.
And then we have Deep Water, which is directed by Rennie Harlin, or it's at least from Rennie Harlin. Who keeps giving Rennie Harlin, lets him make movies? Like, after Cutthroat Island, you're like, he bankrupt Carol Co. And they're like, yeah, he keep on making movies, Rennie. Why don't you make 3 Strangers movies?
Yeah. You and I both like shark movies, but I don't know about that one.
I don't know about that one either. It's bad. We got The Boxer from Radiance Films, which is nice. These are all the check discs, so these ones that was exciting. Falling Down, Red Sun, Soylent Green on 4K. That's gonna be a fun watch.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah. The Double and The Outfit. Those are all from Arrow and Radiance, and then we have Becca actually saw this and said it was good. Is God Is? I haven't seen this yet. That came in.
Okay, I've heard of it, but
Yeah, it
didn't
looks
see it.
interesting. This is an Ian McKellen movie. The Christophers came in. And we have an A24 movie called The Drama with Robert Pattinson and Zendaya in it.
Okay,
Yeah,
I've heard that's good.
Yeah, I've heard it's really good. And then we have from Visual Vengeance, Donald Farmer's Scream Dream.
Look at that.
Yeah, isn't that a cool cover?
Nice.
Yeah. Pretty excited about that. And then this is an actual Vinegar Syndrome order that I really paid for. The Naked Witch came in this week, so I can watch it again. This was marked down to $10 during
Really?
the sale. Yeah, but
Nice.
it's got Bill. It has and Bradley has Ghost of Hanley House, which we watched a couple weeks ago.
Oh my God! Look at that.
Yeah, and Passion in the Sun and Violated. So that's a pretty cool pack, and it actually has a mode on it. There's our Naked Witch right there. It has a mode that you can watch all 4 movies with interstitials, like you're actually at the drive-in or an all-night grindhouse experience.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So that's cool. And
Love
I got
it.
the Blood-O-Rama one they put out too, which has The Undertaker and his pals, Mondo Weirdo, and Love Goddesses of Blood Island, a.k.a. Six She's and a He.
6 She's and a He. Where's
yeah.
Paul Workmeister when we need
I
him?
know, and I was hoping he'd be. I know he already has this because he has all the AGFA stuff. But that's awesome. And then finally, I'm so excited to have this. Another movie we just showed on the show, the Macabre set.
Oh,
which is
look at that.
Which is beautiful. Look at that back cover. So I haven't even opened
Nice.
it yet, but I just got it in the mail yesterday. I love this cover so much. It came in when I was eating lunch. Becca said, "Here," and I was like, "Oh." Yeah, super excited. So this is a lot of stuff. But I'm really excited about these AGFA sets. These are fun to just put on and have running in the background with all the trailers. And I've never seen Six She's in the He, so I'm excited to see that. And I haven't
Nice
seen
haul.
So yeah, some good stuff. Look for reviews on the site soon. They'll be
Okay.
up as always. And
Hey, check this out.
Yeah,
The Nightmare USA podcast.
I
Let's talk
know.
about that for a second. That's your new podcast.
It is. Yeah, Adam Hersey and I are doing a new podcast every 2 weeks. We're going to do one movie from the book Nightmare USA. The first episode is up now.
Great.
Yeah, it was.
Love that book.
It's such a important book to me. So we're getting into each movie and really digging into it and talking about it and talking about why it's important to us. So we've already put out our first 2 episodes. We have a 0 episode where we talk about, what's the show about? What are we doing here? As Adam would say, why are 2 50-plus-year-old white guys talking about movies? And then the first movie we did is the movie that's right on the cover, Don't Go in the House, which is, I finally bought
Nice.
the 4K of it because I love that. As I talk about it on the podcast, like it's the kind of movie where you're like, can I say this is one of my favorite movies, or does that make me seem like a lunatic? Because there's a lot of. Also, it's amazing how close we've talked about when we watched. I think it was Aroused. That and Don't Go in the House and Maniac all feel like they're in the same universe.
Yeah.
So, and spoiler for the next episode is The Crazies, which is super, super important to be followed by I Drink Your Blood, which there's going to be a lot of talk about how The Crazies and I Drink Your Blood are like alternate universe versions of each other. Lynn Lowry exists in both movies, and but one of them's like a kid causes it, the other the government. People react maybe somewhat differently, but they are both small towns being taken over by some kind of rabies rage virus kind of thing. But having a blast doing the show with Adam, who is great. He's from New Orleans originally, so he's really excited about getting into a lot of the Louisiana movies that are in the book. Because those are to him, he's excited about doing the Pittsburgh movies too. Because he's like, oh, I've watched these movies my whole life. He's like, but you like live in them. I'm like, yeah, they're. Do you know what I mean? Like these are the places we drive past. So I think that's a fun thing. And of course, if there's someone you like on this show, there's 100% chance they'll be on this podcast too, at some point or another, talking through stuff and having people talk about what movies are important to them. That's really what it's about, though. It's like Adam talked about it in the 0 episode that when COVID happened, he suddenly was working from home. He's a pharmacist, and he's like, I should start buying these movies. And he got like really deep into it into these movies again and just like got excited about them, and then started reading Nightmare USA, and he's like, oh wow, there's this whole like, you know, world where these came out from these different areas. It's a neat way to, for me too, when I watch them, like especially like been watching a lot of the southern like Atlanta ones and stuff, and it's like movies also that have horror hosts from that region are also fascinating to me too. So it's been really fun talking about it. So hopefully people listen and enjoy the show.
Cool.
Thanks for doing the ad, Bill, too, for it. I'm excited.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Let's take a short commercial break, and then we'll be back for more third segment Late Night Vibes.
Yeah.
Studio your hair with Studio Line from L'Oreal. The styling gel. Play. Have your way. You can shape. Create. The directional spray. Make a spike. Innovate. The sculpting mousse. Make waves. Play it straight. Studio your hair with Studio Line from L'Oreal.
Joke.
A very little joke. In fact, it was the pit.
Analysis Films, the distributors of the controversial box office hit Caligula, now bring you a new challenge. Maniac. No horror that ever froze your blood. No terror that ever pinned you sweating to your seat can prepare you for Maniac. If you think you've seen it all, you ain't anything until you've met the challenge of Maniac. No one under 17 admitted.
All independently owned. That's why you get freshness and low prices every day. In Russian supermarket, everything was also fresh. They were fresh out of this and fresh out of that.
Save on Imperial margarine, 1 pound quarters, only 49 cents. Ocean Spray cranberry juice cocktail assorted flavors, $1.59. And Dole pineapple, just 69 cents each. Scott Lad, what a store.
The rich whole grains of Home Pride Buttertop bread, and the rich golden honey, and then the butter. Fresh, sweet, creamery butter poured down the length of each loaf. These give Home Pride its rich, noticeably rich taste. Quite simply, there is no taste like the rich taste of Home Pride. White wheat or 7 grain, there's no taste like the rich taste of Home Pride.
Child. A little personal. Will a girl level with a man? I gave it a try and asked Joy Winner, does your spray deodorant stop perspiration wetness?
Well, to tell the truth, it doesn't exactly keep me dry.
That's because leading spray deodorants stop odor, but not wetness.
Well, I like something I can just, swoosh on.
Most people do. So we created a totally new kind of spray, Arid Extra Dry.
What do you mean, new kind?
Arid Extra Dry is the first leading spray that, used daily, not only stops odor, but helps stop wetness, too.
Great if it works.
Read the label. You'll see it's got an anti-wet ingredient.
Aluminum chlorhydrate?
No other leading spray has it.
And one little ingredient makes all that difference.
Helps stop wetness.
Well, I admit I need a little help.
Use new Arid Extra Dry every day to be sure. Helps stop wetness.
Upyourbutt.net. Upyourbutt.net. I don't think that's what Bill Gates had in mind.
This is Rattlers, a tale of terror.
Take them with you to the desert when you go.
You were really lucky.
You'd better believe it. Tell us exactly what happened. There was one coiled on the ground in front of me, and I had to jump over him to get in.
This is Rattlers. What a way to die.
Stand perfectly still. He's right behind you.
Rattlers, striking soon. Rated PG.
Just 1 calorie tab. What a beautiful drink. Tab. For beautiful people, tab. It's beautiful.
Beautiful.
Tastes so darn good.
Beautiful.
When you want to look good, the place to look is Monroeville Mall.
Here's Eve Arden and the Imperial Taste Test.
Do you use margarine or butter? Both. See if you can tell me which cracker has butter and which has imperial margarine. Not easy, is it? I say this one. That's the butter. All right, would you remove the doily? Oh, this imperial. Tastes like butter. Thanks for proving that when you buy imperial, you can't get closer to butter.
I'll buy imperial.
Good.
I sure will.
I have questions.
Mm-hmm.
What is this taste test she's doing in that grocery store? And would they show us if she chose the actual butter and she knew what she was talking about? They wouldn't show us that one.
Also, speaking of butter, why is that butter commercial so horny? Like that dude's like almost shirtless, like with that giant bowl, like churning it, and then they pour it into a very sexualized piece of bread. Like there's like a divot, like a cleft in that bread, and like, what is going on? Smash cut to a
questions
family.
about that too. How could they really pour butter in bread and then sell it to you? Because that would change the shelf life and everything, wouldn't it?
That's how good this butter is. This bread, this butter, all of
So,
it.
what did I miss exactly? I did not see anything. I saw the three of us. There was.
You missed Joy Bang talking about how she.
I was waiting for something to happen.
Yeah, Joy Bang talking about how much she sweats. Eve Arden doing a cracker taste test with imperial margarine. Also, kissing and lick it up.
Damn.
Yeah, you're missing out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man, I saw absolutely nothing except the three of us.
Bummer.
So
this is where Bill asked me.
I'll check it out tomorrow.
As he does every time we show the commercial, is Joy Bang attractive because she said how sweaty she is? Yes, she is. I don't know. I can't help it. I'm very easy.
Joy Bang's very sexy.
Yeah, she's cute.
I think. Yeah.
Yeah. She's fun. I can't remember what name she uses in the commercial, though. What name she have in the commercial?
Joy Wenner.
Joy Wenner, yeah. I love that these commercials, like, I think about the ones I pull, like the, what do you call it? Yakov Smirnoff one that was in there for a second. What a weird
Man, I
career, yeah. Yeah, it's Yakov Smirnoff talking about Russian grocery stores for a grocery company. Also, did you notice that juice in there, Bill, is cranacot? It's cranberry and apricot. I don't think they make that anymore. I'm fiending for it now,
so.
whatever. Yeah, cranacot. It feels like not a good thing to drink.
It's grody.
It is grody to the max. Thank you. I agree.
Like really nauseating.
Nauseating.
Barf me out. Get me with a spoon.
There is a TV special that Steve Martin did two of them. Twilight TV. I just watched the first one. The second one, the central sketch in it is Moon Unit Zappa debating G. Gordon Liddy. I don't know about what, but I'm totally for that, whatever it is.
That needs to happen more often.
I think so, yeah. The only drink I can think grosser than Cranacot, Bill, you know about it, is Beef Motto. Is the grossest drink. They used to make a Clamato, but it was beef juice with tomato. Yeah. And
that's
on a dare, we found it in Andy's bar when we were there one night, Bill, and I drank an entire bottle for people all threw money in, and they said, how much will it take you to drink this? And I'm like, it could be 4 or 5 years past its expiration date, so at least $20.
Andy's bar?
Yeah, his mom used to have a bar at his house when he.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and there was like 2 bottles of that. And we were laughing about it, and Noah said, "Sam's the only person that would drink this." Of course he would, and I took the other one home.
Of course you did.
Of course I did, and I took the other one home. And now, like a vampire, I have a taste for it. It doesn't exist anymore. So yeah, I imagine it's the closest thing to blood. Beef Motto. So now that's my vampire origin.
That sounds terrible.
Yeah, my vampire origin story is boring by comparison to other vampire origins. I feel like the Waldemar Delinsky of vampires. My origin will change all the time. But what a gross drink. Clamato is also gross. Clam juice and tomato. Come on.
That can't be good.
The 70s were weird. The 60s and 70s were a weird culinary time where it was like, let's throw a whole bunch of shit into Jello and serve it to people, and let's make.
Ew, that was so gross.
Never understood that. Yeah.
No. My wife
What was
loves
the reason? It didn't even taste like anything. The gelatin was just flavorless.
I think we were looking for
It's a visual
Yeah.
thing more than anything. You know,
We were looking for a future where food delivery systems were different. We don't need bread anymore. We don't need plates. We have Jello. You know, there was Tang. There was a lot of stuff. You know, why we had orange juice? Why did I demand Tang all the time as a kid? Because it was from space.
True.
It's what the astronauts drink. What a selling point. What other group of people are there out there that like that's what they drink? Oh, I'll drink it. Anyways.
Well, there's one more thing we have to talk about before we sign off for the night.
Yes.
This is our 250th episode.
Wow. On the week before the 250th birthday of the United States. What kismet.
That's something.
We
That's
started
something.
playing from the first episode. We said if we do things right and we skip the right amount of episodes, we'll end up a week before the whatever centennial it is.
This explains everything for why we're not on every week.
Yeah, because we have a lunar calendar.
Space them out.
Yeah, exactly. It's very Night of the Sorcerers when Bill and I put this stuff together. That's how we look at it.
Well, I'm honored that you guys had me on your 250th show. That's something. That's a great number, and you should be proud that you've, produced 250 shows.
Yeah,
that's.
Thanks. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be off next week. Just a reminder.
Huge.
But we'll be back.
Right. I put up. What movies did I put up? We were going to do Damien Omen 2.
Yeah.
And
Visiting Hours.
Visiting Hours.
Yeah.
Visiting Hours. Okay, that's an interesting combo. Okay.
Yeah. A little bit of Shatner in that.
Well, we really haven't decided on what we were doing for our comeback.
I thought it was X-Ray, and I got super excited because anytime I think about X-Ray, I get
X-Ray.
We did that already, though.
I know. Speaking of a plan that took 40 years to pull off, his plan, that killer's plan, is fucking stupid. Like a lot of stuff had to happen to get us to this point in X-Ray, but yeah, we shall see what we do.
So he had to also be in the perfect position to get in there and fuck with her hospital records.
Yes.
And somehow keep her there while simultaneously murdering other people in the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
Most notably by walking down a hallway.
Yeah.
X-Ray.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You really should just go with it if you're, going to watch X-Ray.
Just look at Barbie Benton.
Yeah. I get it. She's very attractive. I get it why he spent so many years being an incel to her, but what could he have done? With that level of planning, he really could have done something else with his life. Daryl said Bill, you should take next weekend off and make him a Driving Asylum logo t-shirt. Oh, okay.
I'll think about it, Daryl.
Yeah.
All right. So thanks to our special guest, Bradley Still Harding.
Yeah.
Appreciate you coming back.
Thank you guys for having me on. This is always fun.
Awesome. We're so glad to have you on.
Talk about movies with you.
You'll start turning to stone moments after the broadcast ends, Bradley. We didn't let you in on that part of the bargain.
Okay, well, that's a bad bargain, but all right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and shout out to my favorite witch, Helena Marcos, who's on my shirt tonight.
Aww.
I did not have a Naked Witch shirt, so I went with another fabulous witch. Yeah.
Yeah. I think she's the best witch. She's my favorite witch.
She's a good one. Yeah.
Yeah. Not good at business, but good at being a witch. No. Not good at business.
She has no business model. She murders the students that come from high profile families like the Banyans.
Yeah.
Like, what is Carol Banyan going to tell all of her friends? Like, if they had managed to kill Susie.
Yeah.
which they didn't.
Mm-mm.
She turned the tables on them, but lucky for her, they were going to kill Carol Banyan's niece.
Do you think that they bring in accountants every once in a while to ask why the Tons Academy is not making money? And the accountant nervously says, well, you keep killing all the students, mostly the American ones. And, each quarter that they come here, they spend money for tuition. They don't spend money if they're dead. And she's just like, no, I don't want to hear that. No, it just, she's hoarding in her basement.
I'm sure you can't tell her anything.
No.
Elena Marcus. She would not listen to you.
No, not at all. Brad, I don't know if you heard Bill's idea of doing an episode of Hoarders with Helena Marcos, and they're trying to get her to give up the neon bird with the crystal plumage that's down there. She's like, no, it's mine.
There's no place for it in your new home, Helena.
Yeah.
You don't have room for it.
There's absolutely nothing in the pile that says the charity. Everything is in the keep pile, Helena. We've talked about this.
You want me to get rid of my peacock? What you can take from me next, huh? I got that from the mother of tears.
Beth said, give up the room filled with barbed wire. There's just that would be something that happens on the show where there's always the panic moment on Hoarders, where someone comes in and is like, hey, we found a whole room full of barbed wire, and she's not giving that up either. And and the guy's like, Helena, why do we need all this barbed wire? It's mine. Leave it.
All right. So have a happy 4th of July next week, everybody. And we're probably going to be on.
America.
Yeah. We're probably going to be back on the week after that, but just wait for the announcement. I'm not 100% sure about that. So we'll see you on the next show. And thanks for watching this one. We really appreciate you.
Okay. Good night, guys.
See you.
Good night, everybody.
Au revoir.
Under 17 not admitted without parents or guardian. Under 17 not admitted without parents or guardian.